In our last video, we had to rip up the brand new bathroom floor we just installed. Wow, oh my God.
We shouldn't have been on it.
Now that it's back in and actually dry, we're picking up where we left off. It's time to finish the shower tile, paint the guest bathroom a color that, let's just say, not everyone's convinced about, and start turning a vintage dresser into a statement vanity. We've made some big progress, and even though there's still a lot to still sort out, you're worried about this little gap at the back. We can't believe that after 10 months of renovating, we get to say that we have one room finished-ish. It's been 4 days. There's been some developments in the laundry room. We're gonna tell you about that next week. But mostly what happened is we were killing time waiting for the floor to dry. You're doing it.
It's definitely dry now.
You're 100% sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we've never had a floor take this long to dry, have we?
No, not even in a basement.
Crazy. So I can definitely paint, but after you finish,
yeah, we have some more tile to put up.
pick up where we left off on the shower wall tile.
Yeah.
Are you gonna grout the floor first so we can finally have a toilet again? Because we think it's daytime with no toilet here. It's very interesting. We won't get into the details, but it's been real fun.
I think I'm gonna grout at the end of the day.
Grout at the end of the day. Do the shower tile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be walking on it.
Oh yeah, the grout. No, we definitely don't want to wreck any more walked on floor tile. I'm excited to get the tiling done, finally, get that beautiful paint color on the wall. Then we can put in the vanity, we can put in the mirror. I gotta still figure out lights. I should definitely get that done. We're gonna have the first room like almost done. I can't imagine. Then we're tackling the 2 bathrooms upstairs. And then we finally get to start on my beautiful kitchen. Can you believe the light in this room? So beautiful. Living your best life here?
Yeah.
Got yourself a little site barbecue?
Yeah. The only downside is I don't have tongs, so.
So early lunch and then you're tackling the sidewalls?
Yeah, and tile.
Do you remember the layout we planned on the sidewalls? Since it's been like a week, it feels like.
Yeah. Well, you did write it on the wall.
Did I write it?
So, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
So we'll lay it out quick, make sure it works.
Oh my God.
Go from there.
I'm editing the video that came out last week, and I'm just about to the part where we had to take off all the tile, the first bottom row, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Draper, what are you doing? That's not my design.
No. Yeah, well, didn't I put them up or hung in the wrong
You
way?
put them up in the wrong, and we had to take them off, cut them in half. But oh my gosh, it was such a disaster. No more problems though.
Nope.
We're wrapping up this bathroom. We're
Smooth
moving
sailing.
on. Smooth sailing. What are those guys that you got?
I forgot to get these the other day, so that's the valve seal. So I have to thin set that on before I start tiling, and it's just to prevent water from leaking into the wall.
It's like rubbery here. Oh,
Yep.
cool. Well, you won't have a wall full of moldiness behind the shower tile like you did when you demoed this bathroom. Did you forget that?
Yeah. Put that out of my mind.
I bet you did.
It's still moist to the touch, and actually poke through it quite easily.
So at least we know that this shower will not have any of those problems. We're getting closer to one room in this house, almost done after months and months of renovation. Cannot believe how much longer this is taking than we ever imagined. I definitely just had a wee moment of panic that that pattern wasn't going on right. No big deal, only 3 more of those to do.
There's 4.
Oh, there's 4. It's looking good.
Yeah.
I feel like we're back in business. We're back on a roll in this bathroom.
Yeah.
One more wall, but the floor next.
Yeah, we'll get this floor grouted. I'll try and get a toilet in tomorrow.
You're getting the last wall of tile up?
Yeah, just getting the first row on and level, and then hopefully it goes quick from there.
Finally back in the game. I also picked up the paint, and that's what I'm hoping to start on right now. The only problem is when I picked it up last night, at the end of the day, you know how when you get a color and they put that little swatch on top of the can so that you can see what color is in the can? That little swatch and the photo that I have in my phone of the paint color do not match. So hopefully I'm not going back to the paint store to get more paint. And it's also a holiday here in Canada today. Happy Canada Day if you're watching from the Great White North. So if this paint doesn't match, then I guess we're going to enjoy our Canada Day because we won't be painting the bathroom. They gave me the swatch, and now like the swatch looks like, yeah, the swatch totally matches. So the right color, oh my gosh, I was like up all night worried about this. Okay, get ready for company.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real cozy in here.
Painting over my head. Do we want another drop sheet so we don't get paint all over our new floor?
Do you want me to have another drop sheet in here?
Yeah.
This is exactly why I wanted to paint before the pretty tile went down. What do you think? It's beachy, right?
Yeah.
You know what, it's already drying darker. I'm not gonna freak out. Yes, you did just see me cut in the ceiling with the same color I'm gonna use for the walls. I'm a firm believer that the ceiling should always match the walls. I hate a white ceiling unless you do something really interesting. Like the tongue and groove ceiling we're doing all upstairs that I still need to figure out a paint color for because we're gonna be installing that, I hope, soon. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, stain, paint. Anyways, firm believer in always painting the ceilings the same color as the walls. It actually increases the height of the ceiling, and especially in this small space, the minute I had a white ceiling that sort of squished down on anyone who's standing in here, the ceiling is going to feel even lower. But once I paint the wall and the ceiling the same color, that line is gonna blur, and it's actually gonna have the effect of lifting the ceiling. It's very peachy. So what's the deal with your level here? Can I move it?
Yeah, I need it, but we can move it.
I'm probably
further
gonna
from
move
the wall.
it anyway, but not intentionally.
I have to work this way because I'm starting with a full tile. So, and they're so skinny.
Oh, they're wiggling on you?
You gotta keep looking back and make sure it didn't tighten up.
This is a good trick.
The screws?
Yeah.
Yeah, because once I get that much, I can push everything this way.
And you just use the screws to hold it in place?
The screw, and then I have a little plastic, or it's actually rubber, little rubber wedge. So I'm fighting to stay on my level line.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the wall leans this way.
Oh, no.
So this next tile, I'm probably gonna have to trim.
To try to keep this guy.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to.
I'll probably have to, honestly, I'll probably have to put it in first, get everything into here, and then take it out and figure out how much to put off. Yeah.
But how are you gonna do that
Well,
with thin set on the back?
Yeah. I don't know yet.
If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly,
Do you always start with the wall first?
I definitely don't do this with any sort of preconceived approach. You let me guess that you do.
I always start with the ceiling, so then you don't splatter the wall.
Once again, you're coming at me with the tips a little too late.
There's in the way, paint tray in the way. There was a tripod. Getting close to the top of the last wall, and I'm just working on this border, which I think we mentioned we were doing earlier. So we have this horizontal band around the whole shower, and then we've mitered the corner, comes all the way down and outside of the tub. It does protect the baseboard a little bit when water splashes out of the tub.
Of course you have a practical reason for it.
But it also looks really nice. I'm going to start by finishing my border along the top, and I'll do the same thing. I'll hold it with screws like I did on the side. That way I can get the measures for all my cuts, and then before I put them in, I'll take the screws out and then just use spacers to hold everything together.
We were meant to be.
It was going to be risky painting this close. I have reached the inevitable point. Always with the sun. You done? What? Are you done? I've reached the inevitable point where I started to question my paint choices. I mean, I like the color, but it looks very peachy. But I'm not going to let it freak me out, because here's what I know. Let's just take the paint swatch that I approved and the tile and the floor tile up to the kitchen. Pretty, pretty kitchen. We can start up here in a couple weeks and I'm very excited. See how pretty that is. I know that when this whole project comes together and we get the terrible green drop cloths off the floor, we get the horrible light out of there, and we get the good light in there, the tile's grouted, the furniture goes in, it's going to be beautiful. We're not freaking out. We're just gonna keep painting. It looks really crazy though, eh? So close. Ah, it's gonna be so nice to have one room in this house done. Not that I want to disturb you from your last 4 tiles, but you can put the toilet back anytime.
Once we get the baseboard in.
Oh, what? God. You add something every single time. Have you noticed that every single time I'm like, oh my gosh, and then we can put the toilet in? And he's like, but wait, there's one more step. Man, I wish you had told me about the baseboard before I started this next coat. Onto the baseboard.
What do you mean? I told you to.
You told me to go do it, but you didn't tell me that. You didn't give me the sense of urgency. You weren't like, if you want to go pee, not in the bushes today, go paint the baseboard. That's what you needed to say.
Trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be.
We get to put the vanity in, which is exciting. We get to show you the mirror. I'll show you the lights in a bit when I'm done painting, but we aren't gonna get a big reveal of this bathroom because the countertop that goes on the vanity in this bathroom is going to be the exact same stone that goes on the bathroom vanity upstairs, and all of that stone has to be cut at the same time. So we're gonna get really close to finished and excited, and then we're gonna be on pause, and then we get to go to the laundry room. That'll be exciting. There's been a lot of back and forth in the laundry room. That we were gonna do one floor tile. Now I don't know if I love it anymore. Next week's problem. Toilet time?
Yep.
Yay.
Baseboard, well, some baseboard is on. we don't have a door, so we can't finish 2 pieces, but.
But the two you got on look really good.
Yeah, one important thing I did, because there's a ton of plumbing behind here in the mechanical room, and also in this wall for the laundry.
Oh.
So I have my magnets on this wall to find the studs, to make sure I don't hit any water lines or drain lines.
Smart.
And then this wall I could just measure on the other side.
We were meant to be.
I'm gonna look through that hole.
Look through there.
Yeah. That wax ring just like,
Yeah. Switches.
and that's what keeps everything unattractive from coming out of your toilet.
Yeah.
It's finishing up the bathroom day. Can't wait. So excited. And we had a major development. The crazy light. Wait for it. Wait for it. We have light. Well, we have temporary lights. Of course, we have it on a nice dimmer switch because nobody wants to wake up to terrible bright light in the middle of the night if they have to go to the bathroom. But oh my goodness, right? The paint color is exponentially better without a construction light. I'm not gonna lie, this morning when I came in, I was a little bit like, ooh, did I make a mistake here? But now that the real light is in, it's looking way better. Grouting is done-ish. I still have to do the final wipe down to get all the haze off, but it's looking really good. I'm so happy. Like, that is the wall and that is the tile. So everything blends in beautifully, which is definitely part of my thought process with this room because it is so small and cramped. I want it to feel as big as possible, and having the wall color and the tile and everything in this room kind of flow into each other is gonna help do that. I was also questioning my grout color because it's the same one we used on the floor and it's really white. And I was worried that the shower was gonna have really bright white lines, but it's so soft. You can barely see the grout lines. Vanity update. So the vanity, I just took the drawers out, is this sweet dresser that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Very excited about it. Putting a sink in it is proving to be very challenging. I went to Home Depot, I went to Rona, and none of them are small enough. We only have 11 inches of depth, so I hunted something down on Amazon. It's not gonna be here in time to show it to you in this video, I don't think. So we're probably gonna have a full decor reveal of this little bathroom in a couple weeks. But for now, I have to put this stain. I found this clear coat, so we don't need to get stone for the top of the vanity, which is what I was planning because I love the wood top. I would really like to just use it. So we thought we'd try this clear coat. If it protects the vanity enough, great. If it doesn't, we can always put a stone on it in the future. But they told me it has to be cured outside in the sun. So I did try to pick it up myself. Oh, do you need me to help you carry it?
No.
Oh, of course not. Well, I really hope that wasn't a huge mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. Chris was like, sand the top and then you're refinishing it. And I started and I was like, but wait, I'm not refinishing it. I don't want to change the color of the wood. I'll never get it to match. But I had already chewed into it with the sander. So there's all these little rings in it. I'm gonna put the clear coat on. Hopefully they're not too noticeable. Oh, what was I thinking? I hope it's gonna be okay. Let's put a clear coat on and see how it goes. How does it feel to be putting plumbing fixtures in?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Like, if you only look in this room, you'd think the house was almost done.
Well, just don't look behind you.
Just don't look behind you. And the concrete floor. Do you think that the way to your mother-in-law's heart is a really pretty bathroom with a nice rain shower head? I hope so. She said in the comments of last week's video that she liked the tile, so that's great. You're walking around with your shoelaces undone, and that's causing me some stress. No work shoes in the finished bathroom.
That's right. Don't want to scratch the tub.
Oh, that's so nice. Look at the grin on my face. My cheeks hurt a little. Ah, those cute knots go on next. They're really cute. I got really cute faucets. Okay, I put that clear coat on the top. It looks good. The sanding, only the people who watch this video are gonna know there's little marks on here, so Don't tell anybody else.
You can't actually.
You can barely see them.
gonna say,
It's not bad.
I think you got them all out.
But you're worried about this little gap at the back.
Well, yeah, it won't, the top won't go tight to the wall.
Because this is where the old original mirror like nestled into the, but because I don't want to use that same mirror because I feel like that's a little bit too vintagey for the look I'm going for. So I got the beautiful wicker mirror that I'm excited to use, but I was wondering, can you push this? You've got this overhang here.
Yeah, it's only half an inch.
And how much do we need?
3/4.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you wish I bought a normal bathroom vanity right now?
It'd be a lot less work. I'd probably be done and having a beer.
I love how you're not giving me a number.
What? Oh, the scale?
Yeah, the
I
scale.
don't know.
You've got to be used to the way I complicate things by now.
You think I would be, actually?
Yeah, I do think you would be. He did not give us a number. He refused to give us a number. That means it's definitely over 10.
And not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Something's gotta give today. It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today.
I think we're calling the bathroom done-ish. There's still some things. The faucet I just opened and it does not match the shower set. The box that it came in does match the shower set and has the right photo, so I have to deal with this before that guy could get installed. The sink we ordered arrived, which I think is gonna be really gorgeous with this faucet, lights. I may or may not have ordered 2 different lights. I ordered this one and this one. Weigh in. Let me know which one you think I should keep. Neither of them are here yet. Apparently they're gonna be like 2 or 3 weeks. There's still a few annoying little things like this huge gap behind the vanity that we thought originally we would be able to fill with the wall tile and do a little backsplash, but it's very deep. So I'm almost wondering if we go back to our original idea of just putting stone on this countertop, which solves all of those problems. But if we do that, then finishing off this bathroom is weeks and weeks away because all of the stone has to get cut at the same time for the whole house. And of course, I would love to have a pretty shower curtain and a pretty bath mat and maybe some like towel rings and stuff, but I think we're gonna save all of that for the end because it seems crazy to hang a shower curtain when there's not even an actual door on this wall yet. You like how it turned out?
Yeah, I love the tile. That's really my favorite part.
Yeah, and the stripes are really cool, right? It's very subtle, but
Yeah, very subtle, but it gives it that texture that's nice.
it makes it feel custom for sure, which I love. It makes it feel like we cared that little bit more. But you...
But me, I'm not sold on the wall color.
I go back and forth on the wall color. Today I really like it, but sometimes it's really peachy. The ceiling height, so low, it doesn't even really bug me anymore. I'm so distracted by all the prettiness happening down here. The tile floor really is gorgeous.
The floor turned out nice.
The second install really, you know.
We won't talk about that.
Let's not talk. We don't talk about the second install or the garage. I love it. I'm super happy with it. I love the bronze fixtures too. Just makes it that much richer, don't you think?
Yeah, those are really nice.
We're moving on to the laundry room and we're super excited to show you that next week. So please subscribe, stick around because we have a lot of house to finish from here.